You came again today, huh? It's not like I was waiting for you or anything, but I guess I don't mind seeing your face. So today I'll tell you what we cats do when no one's watching. No, it's not like we're doing anything shady. Alone time matters even for us. When we're alone, we curl up in a tight, hidden spot. When it's quiet and nobody's looking, we'll slip into places like a shelf gap or behind a curtain and curl up there. It just calms us down. People say it's an instinct to protect ourselves, and sure, that's part of it, but it's also about blocking out sound and light and making a space that's just ours. If I had to compare it to humans, it's like wrapping yourself in a blanket and zoning out for a while. It's not just a nap, it's a little recharge for the mind. When we're alone, we collect our own fallen whiskers. Our whiskers fall out naturally sometimes, and somehow they feel kind of special. When we find one, we might stare at it for a long time or gently tap it with a paw like it's a tiny toy. Sometimes we'll even carry it to a favorite spot and leave it there. I don't know. Maybe it feels like proof we were here. People can say it's territorial or self-recognition or whatever, but for me, it's more like, oh, an important part fell off. Better pick it up. We only do that kind of thing when we're alone, so if you ever notice it, just pretend you didn't, okay? 3. When we're alone, we patrol the house with a toy in our mouth. When we find something that feels like prey, we can't help wanting to hunt it a little. And when no one's around, we can focus the most, so we'll wander around carrying a stuffed toy or a ball. It's not always about hiding it. There's also kind of a look what I caught feeling mixed in. Sometimes we'll even leave it on top of your slippers. But if you catch us doing it, we'll play dumb, obviously. When we're alone, we tune in to sounds from outside. Even if the room is quiet, the second we hear something, we react. And it's not just our ears, our tail, our whiskers, our whole body. When we're with someone, we might let our guard down a little, but when we're alone, our focus gets sharper. We're figuring out whether we should move or stay still, so even if we look calm, our minds are working pretty hard. When we're alone, we climb onto sketchy places on purpose just to test our balance. You've probably seen a cat squeeze onto a narrow ledge and thought, why would you stand somewhere that unstable? But that's when we're checking our balance in our own way. It's thrilling. It's fun. Like we're fine-tuning our movements. And no, we don't do it in front of people. If I slipped and fell, that would be awkward. That said, I mess up sometimes, but those don't count, okay? What we do when we're alone, it kind of feels like the real us comes out. It's not like we're hiding it, just it gets a little embarrassing if someone watches. Maybe I'll show you someday, or maybe there are things I'd rather never show at all. Keeping a good sense of distance is important to me. If today's story was even a little interesting, you can subscribe or hit like if you want. It's not like I'm expecting anything, but if you do, well, that wouldn't be so bad. Anyway, I'm gonna take a nap now. See you in the next video.